Hey everybody, it's Jason, host of the Do You Know Drones podcast. I thought I would do something a little bit different today and kind of show you the gear that I use to create this podcast. So let's go and jump right in. All right, so you can see that I've changed things up. You see the front of me and the back of me. And what I've got going is the main camera that I'm using is the Sony ZV-1. This guy right here is my Sony ZV-1. And I do have a Padcaster teleprompter that's around it as well. And I can use it, I do occasionally use it you can see that there's scrolling script that comes directly from my phone that's right here out of frame. It's really good if I'm just trying to read a script to you and still look at the camera, so I don't have to memorize all the details. It's very, very handy. I also use a Rode wireless mic. It's just right out of frame in this main frame here, but it's right here, it's just on a boom. You can kind of move it back and forth and put it in frame, put it out of frame, kind of whatever I want. But I usually just keep it just right above my head out of frame. I do have a 3-point lighting system. I have my main, obviously you can see over here, my hand is illuminated, is my main key light. I do have a fill light over here in this direction as well. You can see the shadow of it, and I do have some ambient background lighting as well that does sort of light things up for me when I need sort of that extra light. I have a couple of different pieces of equipment, obviously main tripods. Really, I have a bunch of different pieces. I am going to provide a link to the sort of the wish list down below in the description, so you can see sort of what it is that I'm using, from the camera to the lighting to the microphone, everything that I've been using, including the background sound proofing. So I just kind of give you a quick and dirty sort of showcase of what it is that I'm using to create this podcast. At least from an equipment perspective, I think the software can be an entirely different video, and I do plan on making that video to sort of showcase all the software that I use to create and produce this podcast. It is quite extensive. It's really not that hard to create a podcast. It really is not. It's really about just kind of showcasing your passion, but having some of the good gear kind of is a big deal. Let me know what you use. I'm curious to know what everyone else is using. I would just love to know, like, sort of what you're using. I do have drones behind me. I could showcase those drones too some other time, but I do have several drones that I use sort of in my day job as well, as for fun and for teaching. So I can showcase all of those another time as well. Well, that's kind of it for now. I just want to keep this short, sweet, to the point. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, drop me a like, shoot me a comment, and obviously share with your friends. I would love to have conversations with more folks. I'm really enjoying this community and what YouTube is allowing all creators to do. So I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great week. Bye now.